In the peaceful town of Evervale, there was an old legend that few dared to speak of, the legend of the shadow with no body. It was said that on the darkest nights, a lonely shadow would roam the streets, searching for something, or someone. 10-year-old Leo loved mysteries. He spent his days solving puzzles, exploring hidden corners of town, and reading detective books. But even he was unprepared for what he saw one chilly autumn evening. Leo had been playing in the backyard when he noticed something strange. His shadow was right where it should be, stretching out on the ground under the dim streetlight. But then, he saw another shadow, one that had no person attached to it. His heart pounded. The shadow moved, shifting along the ground, slipping between the trees like mist. Leo rubbed his eyes. Was he imagining things? "Hello," he whispered. The shadow froze. For a moment, there was silence. Then, a soft, echoing voice replied, "Hello." Leo gasped. Shadows weren't supposed to talk. He took a step closer. What are you?" The shadow hesitated before answering. "I don't know. I don't remember. I think I lost myself." Leo frowned. "Lost yourself?" "I woke up one night, and I had no body," the shadow murmured. "I don't know why. I don't know how. I only know that I am looking for something. But I don't know what." Leo's curiosity sparked. "Maybe I can help you. I love solving mysteries." The shadow wavered. "You would help me?" Leo nodded. "Of course. But first, we need to figure out where you came from. Do you remember anything?" The shadow was silent for a long moment. "I remember a bright light, and then darkness. And I remember a house with a red door." Leo's mind raced. A red door? There weren't many houses like that in Evervale. He knew of only one, the old Holloway Manor at the edge of town. "I think I know where to start," Leo said excitedly. "Come on." Holloway Manor had been abandoned for years. People said it was haunted, but Leo wasn't afraid. He and the shadow crept through the overgrown garden, past the broken fence, and up the creaky wooden steps. The red door loomed before them. Leo turned to the shadow. "Does this feel familiar?" The shadow trembled. "Yes, but I don't know why." Leo took a deep breath and pushed open the door. The house was cold and dusty. Moonlight spilled through broken windows, casting long shadows along the walls. The shadow slithered ahead, leading Leo through the grand hallway, up the stairs, and into a small attic room. There, in the middle of the room, stood an old, cracked mirror. The shadow hesitated, then slowly floated toward the mirror. As soon as it touched the glass, the surface shimmered. Suddenly, an image appeared, a boy, about Leo's age, standing in the same room. But something was wrong. The boy had no shadow. Leo gasped. "That's you. You're the missing shadow of this boy." The shadow quivered. I remember now. I lived here long ago. One night, I looked into this mirror and wished I could be free, to explore, to see the world. The mirror granted my wish, but it took my body away.